Just watch me dance.
Katie, and today I'm filming a tutorial for the dance Out Out. It's a 64 two-wall, I would say high intermediate level line dance, choreographed by McKeever and a couple others. It's a super fun one, but it is one I think that probably deserves a lesson. It's a little bit hard with some of the footwork to pick up on the floor. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's out. The first 8 counts we're doing, it's on the step sheet, they call it a full turn samba weave. This also feels and kind of looks like a diamond fall away, if you know what that is, with a little bit different on the counts. So all of these steps are going to be 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4, 5 and 6, bunch of triples essentially, and we're changing direction on the second step of each triple. So 1, I'm taking a step forward with my right. 2, I'm taking 2 more steps, left, right, only I'm changing direction and I'm walking backwards facing my 130 diagonal. And 2. Okay, so that first, essentially it's a triple step, but like I said, we're changing direction on step number 2. So 1 and 2. 3, I'm taking 3 and 4, we're doing something similar. I'm taking a step back, 1 more step back with my left foot. 3 and 4, I'm opening up a quarter turn to my 430 diagonal, and 4. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm doing the exact same thing, except I'm continuing this full turn. So 5, taking a step forward with my right, 5, turning direction, and 6, and then again 7 and 8. So you can see I have my nice little poles on all 4 of my corners that you can tell which diagonal I'm facing. So I take that either first step and then I change my direction to the next diagonal. Okay, so you'll see your footwork make a diamond, which is why it's called, there is a variation called a diamond fall away, because you are making a diamond on the floor. Okay, so let's do that first kind of 8 with counts, starting with the right foot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay, so we're going to be doing our second count of 8. We're going to be doing 2 samba steps. So I'm coming out of my full turn samba weave, facing my 1030 wall. I'm going to cross, side, turn, and I'm facing my 130. I'm going to do that again with my left foot. Cross, side, turn, and I'm facing my 1030. 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm weighted on my left foot. 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm doing a full volta turn over my right shoulder. And a volta turn is essentially just kind of like walking in a circle, 1, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 with little tiny steps. But I'm making a full turn over my right as I'm facing my 1030, so I'm going to finish at 1030. So 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, let's try that count 8 really quick. Starting with the sambas, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, so we are still facing our 1030 wall. The good news is this dance is only 2 walls, so you really have to worry about this diagonal and that diagonal, but there is a lot on the diagonals respectively. So we just finished our full turn volta and we're facing 1030. I'm gonna rock forward onto my this is going to be a lot of like rocks with a ball step. So I'm going to rock forward onto my left foot. 1, 2, and 3. Again, rocking onto my right foot. 4 and 5. I'm pointing my left out to my left foot out to my left, and I'm snapping my hands in the opposite direction. And 5, that's in 5, 6. And 7 and 8, I'm doing 2 switch points, and 7 and 8. Okay, so starting from that first rock, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Okay, so now we're on our 4th count of 8. We just finished our point switches, 7 and 8. 1, I'm going to take a step onto my left foot toward our diagonal, of course, and flick my right foot behind me. So 1, 2, I'm taking a step forward with my right. 2, 3, I'm rocking forward onto my left. 3, recovering on 4. 5, 6, I'm doing a ball switch. And 5. So now my right foot is in front of me, and I'm weighted on my right foot. And then 6, 7, 8, I'm doing 3 heel bounces and I'm making a half turn, so I'm going to end up at my 430 diagonal. 6, 7, 8. And now I'm at my 430 diagonal. Okay, so let's just do that count 8 really quick with the flick. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's try the first half of out, out all together, starting with the full samba weave. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, so we're now in our 5th count of 8. We just came out of those heel bounces, bounce, 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 and we're facing our 430 diagonal or a back diagonal. So, you know, in the midpoint of the dance, we're facing the back, but that's okay. It's a 2-wall dance. So this pattern of 8 is kind of shows up twice in this second half, but essentially what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 steps out to the diagonal, first right, then left. So 1, 2. You're doing the first half of the V step. 3 and 4, I'm doing a pony step backwards with my right foot. 3 and 4. 5 and 6, I'm doing a left coaster step, still facing this diagonal. 5 and 6. 7, I'm taking a step forward with my right, and 8 and pivoting a 3/8 turn back to 12 o'clock. So we're finally off of a diagonal. Okay, so starting with the step out, out. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, pony. 3 and 4, coaster. 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now we're on our 6 count of 8. We just did a pivot turn to get back to 12 o'clock. I'm going to do 2 hip rolls, starting with our right foot. So I'm going to step out 1, 2, and then to my left, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I'm doing a weave out to my left. 5 and 6, 7, I'm holding, and 8, I'm doing another ball cross, and 8. Okay, so starting with the hip rolls, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, hold 7 and 8. Okay, we're now in our 7th count of 8. We just did our ball cross and cross. As you hit that last step on the end cross, it does say to open back up to our diagonal again, because we are going to do a repeat, kind of a repeat of what we just did in the first part of the second half. So now we're doing it with our left foot. So we're going out, out with our left foot. Get it? Out, 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 left, right. Then we're doing a back lock step. 3 and 4. 5, 6, I'm doing 2 steps and I'm turning all the way around to 6 o'clock. So 5, I'm taking a step and making a 3/8 turn. 6, I'm taking another step and making a quarter turn. And then 7 and 8, I'm doing a right sailor step. 7 and 8. Okay, so let's do that real quick, starting from the out, out part. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 5, turn 6, sailor 7 and 8. Okay, so we're finally on our last count of 8. We just did a sailor step, 7 and 8. There's actually a ball step to the side after that sailor, so you're going to want to practice this together to have it make more sense. So we're going to be doing a sailor step, 7 and 8 and 1, and then into a left sailor step, 2 and 3. Then I'm doing crossing my right foot behind my left, 4, and I'm taking a step out with my left. As I'm doing this, I'm opening up again to my new diagonal because I'm going to be ending with 2 pivot turns. So 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm taking a step forward and pivot, step forward and pivot. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I finish on my 430 wall, or my new wall, essentially. Because, remember, the first step of that diamond fall away or that full turn samba weave is a step forward. 1. And then quarter turn. And 2, right? So we want to start, the first time you start this, you will start at 12 o'clock, essentially. You can open up to 10:30 to make it easier. But it's written technically to start at 10:30 and 4:30, our diagonals, of course. So let's just do that last count of 8 really quick. I'm going to start from the sailor step, the first sailor step. So 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's just do the back half of out, out. We just finished the bounces back to the front. So we're starting with our out, out, right, left. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hold 7 and 8. Out 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. That one I did in one take. Okay, so let's do all of out, out together with counts, starting from the full turn weave. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Hold 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is all of out. We have one restart that happens on wall 2, and it happens at the midpoint of the dance. So, as you're going through your heel bounces, 6, 7, 8, instead of going into the out, out portion on wall 2, you're just going to go back to the straight to the full turn samba weave. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So that is out, out. I hope you guys have a great time. This is a really fun dance, and I'll see you guys out there.